All right, away from the tabletop and out to the range, we are out here with the Smith & Wesson 2.0 carry comp. This is going to have the polymer frame, 4-inch barrel. All right, I also have the Smith & Wesson 2.0 competitor. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this model. Has these great cuts up here at the front. We'll get into more details about the gun later on. But I'll be comparing these two, trying to consider if I want to start carrying one of these as my OWB duty gun. Right now I'm leaning towards this one because I really love this porting and the texture on the slide. Just overall, the ergos on this gun are really great, which we kind of covered on the tabletop a little bit. And we'll also kind of get into this one. So we'll shoot them both and then figure out which one we want to potentially make our new duty gun. And while I'm trying to make this decision, remember, if you aren't training, you're slacking. So grab whatever tool you decided on, get out to the range and train. All right, back to the video. Now the actual ammo we're going to be shooting are going to be some 115 grain Lugers and then some 124 grain NATOs. And they're all going to be Monarchs, not sponsored by anybody. This is ammo I buy myself. So right now I got the mags all loaded up. We are going to shoot first off the 9mm Lugers, the 115 grain FMJs. And I'm going to shoot from two different angles, kind of so you can see how each gun performs. And then we'll go from there. And then we'll load up after this and put in the 124 grain NATO spec ones. And, you know, we'll see how each gun performs, see how they shoot. I'm going to remove the optic from this one so that I have a fair comparison. So I'll shoot both of them without an optic. All right, so I did get the optic removed from the compact carry. So we're not going to be using the optic. I did leave the light on there. This gun is a polymer frame. The other one is aluminum. So from a weight comparison standpoint, should be still a fair competition. All right, we'll get cranking here and we'll start off with the M&P competitor. I think it's smooth. Oh yeah, that was smooth, man. All right, then we're gonna put this mag through the compact carry comp, and I'll show you the target afterward. I don't want to go back and forth here. Let's see. That compensator definitely does make this one a little bit louder. I don't know if it translates on camera, but it seemed a little bit louder. Not terribly louder, but just a little bit. As far as feel wise, they both feel pretty close, but we'll put another mag through here. And I'm gonna do 2 rounds each one, 2 or 3 rounds or something like that, and fill them back to back as opposed to a whole mag, and see if that makes a difference. Oh, I don't know if this mag is going to work here. So it has the lip right here. This is the mag that came with the gun, and this is my own 17 round mag, and this base plate may actually prevent it from seating. So we may have to put these rounds in the original mag and then go from there. All right, so I loaded the rounds in our, says 17, but I got 18 rounds in there, and this one has more of the, compared to SIG, like a Legion style competition base plate that seats inside the mag well. So we're going to shoot probably like 3 to 5 rounds each and see if they feel any different. Let me go ahead and put a mag in here. That's going to be the 17 round mag that I put in here, which will give us a comparative feel to this one. Now, difference in length there, and as far as the back here, it's pretty close, I guess. Let's check it out. Quick 5. Oh, gotta put one in the chamber. I'm trying to not take into account how loud it is and just go on just felt recoil and see how the gun overall feels. Now, I will say the competitor I believe feels smoother. Sight position may be a little bit better. As far as like it coming back down after recoil, boom. The competitor I think is doing a better job. It's a tough call, man. I mean, they both seem to be coming back down and reacquiring about the same. I think what's making the biggest difference is just the overall size and mass of this gun, because it's a tad bit heavier than this one. So out of all rounds we shot through both guns, this is the target that we've been hitting. Swapping from gun to gun, of course there is some slight variation on the way that they feel and managing them both, but they feel pretty similar to each other. Overall, I'm able to keep them on target, and if this was a silhouette of a body, I mean, of course, these are all center mass, so not bad at all. On this next go round, we switch targets here. Obviously, you can see we're gonna go the competitor on this side, shooting at the first pin, and then we're gonna go the compact carry comp on the second pin, and then we'll keep track of what's hitting where by doing that. All right, so I guess we'll shoot this out at about 10 yards, and we'll just compare how each one of them feels again and see how well they're actually staying on target, kind of testing for accuracy. All right, so let's put some rounds through at a different angle, see how it captures and see how accurate these are. All right, pin 1 with the competitor. And we'll go pin 2 with the carry comp. Let's see how we did. So pretty comparative. All right, so here's going to be the final results from the last mags we shot. This is going to be from the competitor. This is going to be from the carry comp. Tight fist group there for the most part. With the competitor, this is at 10 yards away, so nothing crazy. Tight fist group here. Also for the carry comp, we had a few spread apart a little bit more on the carry comp, and for the most part, the competitor was definitely, more all staying in the same alignment. So I guess the competitor, you could say, won as far as accuracy wise, but overall, as far as feel, recoil, all of that kind of stuff, I would say they were comparable. Both guns felt good. Both were easy to align as far as sight acquisition. The actual muzzle rise, both of them were manageable. The recoil in general on both were manageable. And they felt very similar. I will say that the more full-size competitor definitely was a little bit smoother, and you can definitely tell that the mass of the gun was assisting and aiding in recoil management. But overall, either one of these are great choices for whatever purpose you decide to use them for. Self-defense, home defense, duty, whatever. Can't go wrong with either one of them. So we have some things to think about. We'll take it back to a tabletop, and then we'll talk about it from there.
It's okay.